Oh, mute. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back to another episode of Hair Choppers Radio. So welcome back. Another Sunday here. Today I was getting in, grinding in early from 9 a.m. to 2. And I'm lost in the hours today because we got daylight savings here on the East Coast.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, I woke up at like 6 in the morning, I think, thinking it was like 8 o'clock.
7, not 6.
I was the shop clean. I was literally in the shop cleaning, mopping, brooming. Next thing I know, I look up at the clock, right? And the clock says it's about to be 10 o'clock.
Well, guess what?
It wasn't 10 o'clock.
Well, me and my family went to the mall today, and on my way, I'm like, because I looked at the card and the watch, the clock is not changed, and I'm like, the hell is going on? Pero that's what it is. Time change.
Yeah, time change. I was lost 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be late for my client. Cause I was still mopping the floors and all that. And I'm like, I'm gonna be late for the client here, man. That's crazy. I was like, oh my god. But anyway, we got the work in.
Oh yeah.
So today, you guys, you have a chance to win two tickets to the 2K Knockout Barber Battle Hair Choppers Radio going down March 8, 2020 here in Hartford, Connecticut. Man, we got a great lineup of educators. We got a special educator for Saturday is a surprise guest. That's at the Saturday meet and greet. So that's gonna be pretty interesting there, man. You can go to YouTube right now for you guys that are on the live on IGs. You can go to YouTube right now and log into Bryan the Barber's official's account. For you guys that subscribe right now, like a video or comment and go right back into the live on YouTube. We are in the chat room live with you guys.
I'm gonna show you the channel right now. Hold on.
I'm actually gonna tune into the channel. We can actually chat and see your questions on YouTube as well, and you get a better view of what.
Bryan the Barber official.
Yep. Right? You get a better view of what's going on here.
I'm actually gonna tune into the channel.
We actually got one viewer right now on YouTube, so go to YouTube right now, man. Tune in. You know, we can ask questions. I'm actually gonna go in there and say, "What's up, everybody?"
Go ahead, go subscribe.
So if you subscribe right now, you like, comment, turn on that bell notification. You're gonna be entered. You're gonna be entered. I repeat again, you're gonna be entered into the Hair Choppers Radio 2 tickets giveaway. That means you win 2 tickets, general admission to our event March 8th, 2020 in Hartford, Connecticut, going down in Favela Arena. Yo.
That's a big nightclub right there.
Yes, it is, man.
And we got parking lots.
And I'm thinking of opening up the bottom floor for more vendors. What do you think about that, Kino?
2 floors.
3 floors.
3 floors?
Woo. 3rd floor is the educational panelists. 2nd floor, which is the main floor. Okay. That's the main floor for all the vendors, sponsors. And then the bottom floor, we don't know what to do with it yet, but I'm thinking of opening it up for more vendors.
If you're out there and you're a vendor, hit us up right now, today.
Yes. Booths are on sale right now. They go for $150. Normal booths. They're all gonna be 8x8. Booths with power and Wi-Fi are going for $200. And if you want sponsorship, we got a decent price for you sponsors, man. $350 just to get in on the sponsorship, and that comes with a booth. That comes with your logo on every flyer, on the screen projectors at the event. and inclusive with your educators. So that's pretty dope.
That's a nice package right there.
Yeah, you can't go wrong, man. You cannot go wrong with that package. So I was talking to some folks this morning, man. We had an interesting conversation. There was a lady in the room in the barbershop, and me and Phil were talking with her, and so happens we start talking about baby fathers, man. Baby fathers, and how irresponsible some baby fathers are.
Yes,
So we get into this conversation because the person that she's who's the father to her kid doesn't do much for her and her son. So we got into it, you know, and me and Phil, we agreed that she should put him on child support.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It'll teach him a lesson, because it's like, okay, you know, it takes two to tango. When you create a family or you create a child, it's the two of you. You had some fall in it, you know? So it's like me. I got a daughter, you know. I am on child support, but I pay my child support. There's some people that complain about paying child support.
You're doing your job right there, you know.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Because there's a lot of true.
It's a lot
of fathers out there,
so-called fathers.
That's the only thing they say.
And those are the ones that are always complaining.
Son, that's it.
They're always complaining about child support hit me this hard this week, and I gotta pay now like $50 a month. I wish I paid.
Child support is the worst. My baby mama and all this stuff.
Bro,
but you know what?
Hey,
I'm gonna hit the club with 17 bottles.
Word.
And a Gucci belt.
There you go.
And a Gucci belt.
You see there, man. It's crazy. And a Gucci belt. Meanwhile, a Gucci belt costs $200, and that $200 could have been for your daughter right there, man. You know what I mean? Or your son. You know, and that's crazy, man. So we was talking about that because there are some pieces of shit out there that don't do nothing, and they claim to be doing stuff for their kids, man, and you really not.
And
just
sometimes
it's
like you know this stuff, and then you see the person bragging about so much, and it's like, bro, take care of your kids.
Yeah, man, that's all what matters, man. Because look at this, man. Like I'm paying my child support. Child support sends me money back. They send me a check because I was way ahead of my payments. So I'm paying that, and I also receive a letter in the mail stating that now I could claim my daughter every year.
Ooh.
Just because I'm paying my child support. My child support is on time. So it's great to be responsible about certain things, because you don't know the benefits, you don't know the rewards you got later for doing right.
True.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I understand, you know, a lot of us with our baby mothers, we go through certain situations that are personal but the child is not at fault, you know? That's between you and the mother, or so-called the father and the mother. It goes both ways. You know what I mean? But you got to put that shit aside, man. You really got to put that shit aside.
Think about the kids.
And think about the kids, because it's really for them. You know what I mean? It's like I say, I don't really know, like, you know, my baby mom's using the money for my daughter or not, but the state knows that I'm paying and I'm being responsible.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
The state knows you're doing your job.
Exactly. That's all that matters, because when we go to court or whatever, judge is gonna be like, he's paying his shit. It's right here on paper. I got my receipts over here. You know,
it's sad the amount of kids that go through
but
our chairs.
I wish my daughter didn't have to go through what she's doing right now.
It's sad the amount of kids that go through our chairs and talk about how they don't have a father.
I'm one of those. I grew up
and
without my father.
You know,
so
that is so sad, man. And you see it more often.
Yeah.
And especially with, you know, us minorities and it's bugged out.
Especially us minority, man. I talk to certain white folks, and they're on this cloud, bro. Like, they don't see what poverty is. They don't see that side of the world like that, and they don't live it.
What I see on
and the shit that they say, Keenan.
The type of way I see they live is like they start thinking about kids at a later age type thing, you know, not so early.
They're more like, in order to have kids, you gotta be settled in life.
True.
You gotta have your things together. All your priorities.
Latinos.
Oh, so at 15 years
Some
old.
merengue, forget it.
Forget it. Se fue la bachata. La bachata is gone. Oh, you came in right on a good
Bachata. My name is Papi Grande.
You came in at a good.
What's up?
Marty's.
So remember we was talking about baby fathers, Phil. Phil's in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, everybody?
Phil is
My
here.
man Kino, Gilberto Davila.
Phil is here.
Hey, mira Marty Cones, Papi Grandes, Carandes.
So yeah, we was talking about the baby fathers, like.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. I was telling Kino
let
we
me
had this
extend this
conversation
microphone.
with this young woman who's going through it right now, and how the baby father's not really there for her.
So wait, what's happening? Barbers.
And so to barbers out there, and barbers that, because I know there are barbers out there too. Barbers, let's go to you guys that are non-responsible.
Oh, yeah.
And would rather waste $300 on a pair of Jordans instead of giving that $300 to child support
Or
and being there
Clippers.
for your child.
Or Clippers.
Or Clippers. Like, oh, the
Or
baby
anything.
list just came out.
I got
Child
a new
support
one.
or baby
anything
list.
that help them with
Child
their
support
own-
or baby list. Baby list.
Like,
Yeah, man, listen.
Come on, man.
To my barbers, I mean, to everybody out there, all fathers, but especially my barber peoples. If you owe child support, not even owe child support, because we know a lady who's unfortunate. She
Yes.
takes care of her son all the time. And she doesn't have her baby dad on child support, but because she doesn't want to, she's not that type of girl. She asks him for help, and he only gives her $100 a week. Which is
$100 a week.
$100 a week, and he doesn't help in nothing else, and he takes it out of the taxes at the end too. Which
What?
is crazy.
Listen,
Yeah, he takes the taxes.
I know people that spend
I'm just-
$100
I know people that spend $100
Takes it out of the taxes.
on lunch for
Bro,
their
what
kids,
is
bro.
wrong with you?
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
out of the taxes.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
when taxes come
I think
around,
it
like
goes,
his
it goes
haircuts,
on what they make or something.
he owns his own company,
What?
construction company type thing.
Whoa.
Bro, the
Yeah.
guys roll off, bro.
Oh, no.
So you know the guy's making
Yeah,
easily.
he's making money.
Yeah,
man.
I can't even
Come
count
on
his
now.
pockets, but you know he
If
makes
you make
60,000 at
enough
least a
money,
year.
support
You know
your
what I'm
kids,
saying?
man. Don't be an
But
asshole.
like it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? $100 a week
Crazy.
helps, but it doesn't help. It helps one part
Especially
of
with
what you have to
the
do.
cost of living going up
Yeah,
like every year.
man. Listen,
It's
her
bugged out, man.
his haircut. Okay, so $100 a week is $400 a month, right? The kid gets 2 haircuts a week. I mean, 2 haircuts a month.
Yeah, he does.
So that's $40 right there, right? The kid plays soccer and basketball, right?
Oh, man.
So soccer costs
Uniforms.
for cleats, whatever, all that stuff. But just alone soccer for 2 months of soccer is like $160.
Wow.
Basketball costs, I know because I just signed my daughter up. It's $80 a month, so that's pretty much $160 every 2 months. Right?
Food.
So just on haircuts, that's $80 every 2 months. Soccer and basketball, which is $160, which makes $320. $400 for every 2 months out of $800 already goes to the sports. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. In a month, come on, man.
Oh, a
Like,
kid
man,
needs
that's
more. It
crazy.
should never be enough
know?
for like, there should be no limit to kids, man.
I feel like if you're gonna put a price on a kid, if you are gonna put a price, at least $200 a week, and go
Yes.
half on everything else.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Half on everything else.
I think
If you're
half
gonna
is
put a price,
50-50 on everything should just be it.
yes, offset.
All side, bread. Off
Like
the
when
rip,
you go to court,
50-50.
judges would say, Mira Marty and Mira Cone,
Yeah.
get this shit together,
I
half
agree.
half,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I
And then
agree.
everything else, 200 at least a week.
So sad
That-
how the
that'll
kids.
help.
Oh yeah, that
know,
will.
kids,
That will help.
they-
Because it's
they-
not for neither of y'all. It's for the
Messed
kids.
up, man.
Yeah.
It's for the kids. You want to hit the light over there?
So I had enough of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where's the light here?
Yeah. So yeah, man, y'all
Where's
gotta.
the light?
No, not that one.
Oh,
Turn that one on.
Sexy,
Yeah,
though.
turn that on. That
Sexy.
block.
turn.
Wow.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, up.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh wait, let's see how sexy this is now.
Yeah.
Is that sexy or no?
Lady.
Lady, you guys got
No,
one.
you guys want more like, here we go.
Yeah, more like the butter.
Yeah, I definitely had enough of this stuff.
Yeah, man. So
So,
be more responsible, guys, man. It's for the kids. It's not really for the mother. You know what I mean? Put all that pettiness aside. Whatever you got going on with your ex and whatever y'all been through, it should always be
Oh,
the
let's
past.
get to this too. especially for
and
our
leave all your
barbers,
problems
man.
at home.
Yeah.
Our barbers, we don't show what we make. So even a bad barber makes enough to get more than $100 a week, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. And, like, I can't get more into it because I won't do it and I don't go through it. But come on, man, stop.
It's true. It's true, man.
$100 a week, $400 a month. A barber should make that. A bad barber should make that in 1 week. You know, like, and I'm not saying bad barber. I'm just saying a barber that's not established. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a barber working in a barbershop, there shouldn't be such thing as a bad barber.
You know,
You're saying, like, if you make, there shouldn't.
bro.
I'm not saying there should be. Okay, let's put it this way.
Well, that barber's doing
On an
something
NBA
wrong.
roster, right? If you make it to the NBA, you can suck. But to us, everybody in the NBA is good because you made it. There's only
Made
300
it.
and something
And if you're on
players.
the bench, you're still getting paid
Yeah.
nice.
So there's 400 players in the NBA, and
Everything's
there's
contract.
40 million people in the world playing basketball. Only 400 are in the NBA. Even the shittiest person on that team is getting paid, right?
Hell yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm comparing, like a barber. You work at a barbershop, you should be able to make some type of money to where
Hell yeah.
$50 a week.
Even rookie
$100.
barbers are making a hell of
That's
money
what I'm saying.
right
Bad
nowadays.
barbers, like these rookie barbers that just
Because
coming in.
I remember when I first started, I remember being in the barber shop and not even $20 in 1 week, and that was fucked up. But
it happens.
you know
you
what?
gotta build.
I was just hungry, like, you know, I'm
You know,
not
yeah.
leaving.
I'm not leaving.
They're gonna see me every week, just waiting in there, and it's gonna be that one day that they're gonna you know,
That's what happens. Like, say Brian's the man in the shop, right? Brian's packed. Now, Brian does 100 haircuts a week. He has 200 clients. There's 100 people getting shafted. Out of those 100 people, at least 20 of them are going to need a haircut that week, and they're not in the book, right? Unless Brian works extra hours, somebody's got to take them. Brian's might be like,
Somebody says a bad barber made $300 off the Mr. Precise.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying, right? Makes $300. So, come on, man. We can't. Yeah.
Any
that-
barber. If you're a barber, you're hustling, man.
You
It
know,
goes with
you're hustling.
how much you think our worst barber made a week?
Bro, I don't know. We went through a real.
Listen, bro.
Like,
Every time you guys go on live, your barbershop is fucking flooded.
Well,
you guys
Well,
are
it does.
making
It has its
money,
moments where it does super good, and it has its moments where it does good. Then you can see sometimes where
It's
people are waiting
in-
around, but then it smacks at one time.
in my
It gets so even if this is how I put it, if you work 5 days a week, right? You do 3 haircuts a day. It's at least $60, right? If you do 3 haircuts a day for 5 days a week, which is not going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? That's $300, like that gentleman said right there. That's $300 right there. You know what I'm saying? So on a Friday, Saturday, you should make more than $60. You know, and
bro,
then
today was a Sunday, bro. And after you left,
Yo, kudos to Bryan, man. Man, I appreciate people like freaking Bryan. I know, like, sometimes I want to give him a wedgie and shit. It's the same thing with me. He wants a wedgie. It's all right. Because I'm like a prick bully. But at the same time, I'm a nice guy, right? Bryan, unless his I am grout acts up, Bryan shows up to work 7 days a week, all right, give or take. And Sundays he shows up. He doesn't need to. And I'm saying that he's killing on Sunday. Not even killing, he's holding it down on Sunday.
And Sundays,
Like, I'm
I
happy.
get-
best days.
like,
from
we-
9 a.m. to 2 p.m., yo. Surprisingly, on a Sunday, I get filled up. All the
No,
way
which
to
is
2 p.m.,
great.
which
'Cause
is dope.
We advertise 7 days a week.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't matter which barbers are there. It's whatever you want to do.
And I clean
I'm
too.
allowing people to be there 7 days a week, right?
And I clean on Sundays.
And he cleans. I'm about to make this guy my cleaning guy. So if my cleaning lady does not step up, I'll pay Bryan to clean, man. I'll take care of Bryan in that sort of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which he does. Like what I have to say now about Bryan is the barber that he is the barbers that I like, that I would like to hire, that I would want on my team at a barbershop. Like
It's
like he shows a perfect example.
I'm still hungry. bro.
He's not my Gabi, because Gabi's my right
it's
hand.
for example,
But-
the same way in our barber shop with Macho and them. It's not my shop, But my nigga, I feel like it is.
It is, right? That's
And
how I
and
took
I have
it.
That's how you gotta take
God
have
was
to
on her,
somebody
that's how I
else.
took it.
That's how you
Even
gotta
when
take
he's
somebody
not
else's
there,
business.
I'll be like, listen, you can't use the restroom. It's not made for public use or anything like that. The
Unless you're
owner is
getting a
not
haircut.
here. It's sad because
But
there's
what if it
people
was
that-
like a client that wasn't getting a haircut at that time, that needed to take a
Yeah.
poo? Would you? Okay,
But
cool.
I'm
I'm just
like-
saying.
But
you know.
there's like.
Because I'll grab, if you say you feel you can't use the clippers,
We work
mean,
in
you
the
can't use the
hood.
bathroom.
You know
I'm-
who's coming in, who's coming
yeah,
out.
definitely,
And you
definitely.
be like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be using
When
the
Julio
restroom.
comes in, he's like, yeah,
Papi, can I use the restroom?
That's how they helping.
No.
But I gotta say, man, thank you to Bryan. I'll say it here, I'll say it whenever. Bryan comes in on Sunday, and last week I left. Bryan had about 5 people by the time I left. I went home, got something, came back. Probably like an hour later, I saw somebody else in the shop that wasn't there before. So I was like, okay, that's more. I left again. I drove back, whatever. By the time I left, I definitely seen 7 to 9 people in Bryan's chair on a Sunday.
People gonna start talking.
So I'm like, this
People
is
gonna
dope.
start
You know what's
talking.
crazy
and,
too?
and that's gonna.
People,
Whew.
Bryan, get yourself a Bryan. All right, let me explain why you gotta get yourself a Bryan. Bryan advertises in different ways. He'll go to social media and advertise through that way. He's not like the guy that'll go to the mall or put the cards inside
Like me.
freaking
Just
thing
for
like you
man.
do. He doesn't do that.
Just for man.
He hustles inside the shop and he hustles through his phone, which is perfectly fine. The way he does it is like we needed a Google page, so I'm busy. Bryan's like, give me the phone. Bryan took over and set everything up for my business through Google. Through Yelp. He'll be like, yo, it's Yelp again. I'm like, fuck you, Yelp.
That's
don't
what I
need
did with my
it.
juice.
Yeah, like, see what I'm saying? Like,
I
so-
went and did the Google.
you did all that, right? Bryan does all that stuff.
It's
Like the
crazy how-
page that we have, the hashtag, he hashtag. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll come up with something and be like, yo, we
It's
should do
crazy that
this.
social media.
And I'm like,
it
go ahead,
works
do
so
it. You know what I'm
Perfect.
saying? Like, you do it, because I don't know how to do it. Like,
Because I figure we going.
You know what I
Newington,
just
so
saw?
Newington is not Hartford. Hartford is
But,
more
yo,
word of mouth and
I mean,
who's nice and
I
this,
just figured
especially
out how
in
to see
the area
the
that we
time.
in.
I'm like,
this
that's
was
my-
like
you
this
know?
is your first time there, right?
Yeah, but in a town like
And you guys are
Newington,
fucking killing
you
it,
need
bro.
social
oh yeah, we're
media.
doing, and we could do better.
And I,
Yeah.
Like, we
it's
definitely
crazy.
could do, like, we don't have anybody from the high school. We get kids, we get the people in the town, we get, like, word of mouth. We're getting people from Central coming in now, which is, but yet, there's almost 3,000 kids at the high school, and we probably have, like, 5 of them that come in from the high school. We don't have no one from high school. So if we could find out how to get to the high school, that shop
We
would
should
be
just go
crazy.
in the high school, do free haircuts and send them
Or
to
just
you.
pass out a bunch of shirts so
I'll go
when
with
they're
you guys.
walking through the hallways
And
at
just
school,
give me a flyer and I'll go with you guys.
flood the whole
And-
school with shop t-shirts. So by the time people are like, what the hell's the shop? And make these colors that are annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like throw up green. Somebody's gonna wear it with some
True.
sneakers,
Hell yeah.
right? Or something with the new hats in the spring or
You
something.
know it.
I don't even care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even let the girls wear it. Guys are gonna look at tits all day, right? Make these kitty shirts that say the shop on it, and guys are gonna look at it and
Wow.
be like, what's the shop? You know what I'm saying? Like,
The
where-
shop's literally to the titties.
and it's literally
She's on fire.
no cut, no butt, litty to the titty, you know, whatever you got. But if that's the way you have to promote, that's the way you promote. And that's what me having a Bryan does. Like, he does, like, you know, what he does for hair choppers.
And
He makes the fly. Look at this.
you're
This is
thinking
him.
you're thinking so right because you know, especially teenagers that are always posting and
All
social
the
media
time.
this,
All
social
the
media
time.
that. Yo, listen, the barber over here. Man, you guys gonna. Man,
You know, we got
hey,
people coming from Windsor to that shop. I had like 3 clients on a Sunday from Windsor, and that's because I put the range. That's one thing I advise to all the shops out there.
Yeah,
like,
stretch your range, 30
stretch the
miles.
range at least 30 to 40 miles.
I think you'd only do 30. I'm not
No,
sure.
we allowed to do like more
But
than,
sorry.
we're allowed to do a lot.
I was smoking a cigar in my voice.
We got Bristol, we got Berlin.
Bristol's 30 miles, though.
Yeah, we got Berlin,
Oh,
Bristol.
even New Haven. New Haven's 28 miles. That's why.
I even
you could
stretched it
reach
to
out.
New Haven.
Yeah, because that's 28 miles. So if you could stretch out. What are you smoking? Is that a match?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Bryan was getting litty with the titty in here. But
So
but stretch it out.
Yeah,
like
stretch your range out,
Uh-huh.
man. It gets people from all walks of life. You don't know who's gonna come by your shop. You know, just from seeing Google or Yelp or whatever search engine you use to market or advertise your shop. As far as like using social media, also your Instagram as well too. Like today, I'm gonna use my last recent photo that I posted. A lot of people was like for this morning, yo, how the hell you ended up in Central Park or something?
Nah, don't tell that secret.
Bro,
Did you see his picture?
I tell people about the location. Now that
Change
you're
the
saying-
location?
Now that you're saying,
Yeah.
if you see some of my pictures from what I sell, I post Kissimmee, Florida,
Yeah,
Because
Texas,
it reaches
California,
other
because whoever
people.
clicks that hashtag or that name,
Yeah.
it
And
pops up in their
it pops
and the
up, yeah.
location in the Explorer page.
So you know,
The people that are in Texas, when they go into the Explorers page, when I add their location, they're gonna see my post.
Yeah, exactly.
honestly,
And the hashtags you put
it works. You wanna know why?
Hashtag Texas.
I clicked on Newington today, right? Just out of some sort, I clicked
Yeah.
on Newington just to see where something was at because I saw somebody throw a party somewhere. So I was like, where is that? So I clicked on it, and then all the pictures from Newington popped up. I started seeing with people that needed haircuts, not knowing them. I'm just like, I started liking their pictures.
That's what you do.
So I started going through the pictures, liking it. But the only thing I saw besides like our pictures from a barbershop in Newington was my friend Marcy Joyce. She works at Prairie or whatever it's called.
Also,
But they tagged so much Newington that they were all over that thing. And a lot of women from Newington respond to it. So I was like, damn, why don't I do this on
So,
everything I
listen.
do? Like even my live videos, like if I make a live video,
another thing that you can do to have people let's say, engage more with you, just write your information. What you do, where you work, what time, whatever. Copy and paste. Send them to their
DM?
DM. Like their page.
It goes down in the
Because
DM.
that's what I do. I'll be like, listen, I'm a local barber from Hartford. Been working for
like
14
local
years.
or local?
Local.
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 With an A, okay.
Yeah.
Just in case I'm just correcting.
From Hartford.
You'll be like, yo, I'm a local barber.
No.
I'm like,
Come on,
sweet
man.
time.
Hey, no, my
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I don't know,
I
listen.
cut your pinky off.
Listen, do that. That shit gonna help.
It definitely does, man. It definitely does. Sorry. This is like free lessons right here to all the young people.
It is,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? So,
That's one thing I do, man.
We're also talking this morning to another
shout out to
conversation
the Cut
we had
Barbershop. You know what I mean?
in the cut.
You know, shout out to
And shout out to you guys. G Money, what up?
Shout out to G. What up, G? You guys got some talent there, baby.
Yes, sir. We were talking about education in barber schools as far as
That's what I copy and paste and send to everybody on let's say.
Hi, my name is Kino. I have
Location.
kilos.
Oh, hang
I
on.
have a license.
I have
professional
kilos of
14 years
Perico.
of experience.
Never that.
I would like to link
Perico the birds, you know, the ones that-
location,
You got a
1978.
kilo of those
Park
birds.
Street next to Brazil Grill, MVP Performance Barbershop in Hartford. For your next haircut, I'll do you and the appointment for one low cost. I'll make your first time experience worth my while.
Oh.
And then show you
Oh.
how
What the fuck is
to
you
put
saying?
use the cut
Yeah,
app
yeah.
free on your phone.
I did not
See,
write
so-
none of that shit.
Great day.
And it's only $55.
Let me get the phone, bro.
$40 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. $40
Yeah,
on
it's
Tuesdays.
stuff that sort of like doing some extra work. man.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, $40, and it'll be worth your
Go
while.
see Kino at
Jesus
MVP.
Christ.
Yes.
Go see Bryan at the shop, barbershop in Wilmington.
Yes, yes. So we talk about education in barber schools this morning, and
Yes, we were talking about that too.
we talking about like how the barber schools, they tend to just prepare you a lot more for the state board. And in reality, when they throw you on the cutting floor that they have,
You don't learn shit.
you don't have a professor there to guide you through haircuts and teach you exactly how to execute a great fade or a great pompadour, traditional, or go through scissor work
Listen to what
techniques.
Bryan's saying.
like that. So
Shout out to Tyreek.
there's
who's the
only
barber.
2 people
Right
that
there.
I've seen so far in the barber industry through social media, just through my eyes. Truth the Barber Artist.
My
Shout out to
man,
you and the
our
American
man,
Barber
Truth.
Institute.
Truth the Barber,
And I am
yes.
Tariq Jackson and Premier Barber Institute in Philadelphia. The only 2 that I see sit there with the barber students, only 2 educators. 2 educators that
Tell 'em
sit
right
there
now.
with the up and coming barbers and guide them on how to execute a great fade, a great just scissor work, and
Yup.
let you leave that school prepared so when you go into a barbershop, you know exactly what you're doing and you're not wasting your time in the beginning, and you could gain some clientele in a few months just by that. And there's not a lot of educators that I see out there, because a lot of educators that tend to work in a barbershop in the morning. Sometimes they do night schools or however they work their schedules, and they just go get that paycheck.
That's it.
You know what I mean? At that barber school. And they don't even care about how you cut, whatever. They just want their paycheck, get you graduated. If they're getting financial aid, no, the
They
school's
get that
getting
money.
that money.
They don't care.
So-
the minute you sign up, it's like, okay, we got their money.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
So-
know a barber from Hartford. He's like, yo, I haven't seen the owner of this school yet.
Oh, him?
What?
Yo, shout outs to you. You're in Florida. Game changer.
Motorboating on a
What's
motorboat.
the name of the boat? Game changer.
Is it?
You changing Barber's life? I don't think so.
He's giving them license. He is in that sort of
Oh,
way.
that's all the way. Yes.
But- There's more that could be done.
yes.
And we're only saying this, nothing to those people that start those barber schools, but now you're sending raw talent, not even talent, you're sending raw meat to us. So you got their 15,000 by putting them through school when we have to do all the fucking work now. You know what I'm saying?
I think
we just
barber
spent
school-
4 months
Yeah.
fucking coaching something that didn't work out. Okay?
That was-
And yes, there's a lot of energy. The guy was cool. I
He was
love the
doing
kid.
better
You're saying
things,
hope the
they
best
love
for him. But god damn it, barbering is not for that child.
They have something going on right now in the state where you do apprenticeship, and a lot of
I heard about
a
that.
lot of school are hating on that because now instead of going to school, they ask you to go to your job.
Yep.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and you get paid for this stuff, and they get paid.
So you know what they do in New York?
So I gotta find the information. Macho
No,
just did
so
it with
we have a
Right,
barber,
so-
Joey. He actually got a paper from Miss Payne at CEHJ that allows him to be an apprentice
Yeah.
at my shop. That's why I'm decently okay with it. Because as long as he does his school hours, he can't make no money at my shop, which he doesn't. But he can cut hair. I can't profit off of it. You see what I'm saying? Which is fine. I don't need that money. I just want him to learn.
Yeah.
So that piece of paper does help. But I want to find out what's the whole
I heard
background
about
towards it.
that.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
So I guess Sammy was doing that down at West Main. So
Yeah.
it was brought to my attention that you could intern now in the state of Connecticut, but you have to be enrolled in school and you have to have a certain amount of hours and you have to have done certain things in class already and be signed up for the board in order to be an apprentice, which is fine, which is that's what Joey is. He signed up, taking his test November 16th, and from here on out, he can learn at the shop.
That's what's
But
up.
we can't make no money as owners of a barber
Yeah,
shop.
but he's learning.
He's
So you know
learning.
what they do in New York? This is what I love
But
about
what-
New York, and this is why New York got some
Why can't
fly.
barber school for that shit?
Fly. You know what I mean? They hate on each other. There's so much competition in New York because every barber in New York is pretty dope. I don't care what barbershop you go to, you getting laced up. That's just point period. But this is why. Because they have an apprenticeship program. They make you do, for your apprenticeship, you have to do, I believe it's,
250 hours?
no, 15, I think it's 1,500 now. I'm not sure.
What? Of apprenticing?
Oh,
you know what?
1,500 in a barbershop that they put you in.
So it's like that in Europe.
But you get an apprenticeship license so you could work while you're learning in New York. Then after you do your apprenticeship, you go take your state board. After all that, and that's when it comes into the 14 steps and your written. and all that stuff.
So
That's you have to take the state board.
Everything is different. In Europe,
Yes.
you can go to school, get your license, but you don't start your apprenticeship until after you get your license. You have to apprentice for 2 years in Europe. You know that? You have to be
Wow, 2
underneath. Yes, before you get your license, and they'll have a copy of something. You have to apprentice for 2 years before you go on your own in Europe. This is in Europe. So, now let me ask you something. With that
Still
50,
suck.
it's different style.
This is different style.
It doesn't suck.
Straight
It's just you look at it. You're
Yeah,
like,
I'm not bad, bro. It's just I got some crazy styles, man, that I truly wouldn't even do. I wouldn't even recommend it to somebody out here in America, man. I'm sorry.
We started watching a show called Gomorrah. Awesome show. But if you look at the
Bro.
fucking haircuts and that stuff, you're like, what the
I'd
fuck?
be like, yo, what was he thinking about?
But yo,
Let me
that's,
just put a line around you. That's
Yeah,
it.
like-
It's done.
you know how like God was trying to hook up KD?
No shape
Oh
up.
my
You
god.
know what I'm saying? Like we should have done
Oh
this
man,
shit.
that'd be
No shape up.
That'd be like crazy.
Yeah.
You
It's
gotta
like he
say
took the hat, put it on, and say,
And now I'm like,
Look at my
that.
bruh.
looking like Ratchet. What's that guy? Ratchet the Barber.
Looking like Nino
Happy
Brown.
Mackin, looking like Happy Mackin.
Nah, yeah, Ratchet's our guy.
Looking like Nino Brown.
Hey,
Looking
Ratchet.
like Brown Nino. Like, bruh.
What's wrong with you? I was like, whoa.
Man, that nigga played.
No, yeah, so.
I do like the one that's like a comb over a pump, and it has like a little bit of bulk, but it's faded into the bulk. You just gotta wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the connection.
I see Bryan smiling on TV with it. He looks like the Joker right there. Look at that. Here, right? You can't.
Oh, I do.
Brian's
He
face.
just got back. So, I like the one that's like a comb over pompadour, and it has a little bulk on the side, and then it has the part, but it's like it's faded into the bulk. I like that one, and it just drops on the
It
back.
drops down. Yeah, it's like the
I like that one. That one's cool.
shaded, low fade.
But man, when y'all do that hard line,
You know what I noticed?
and it's not even faded, and I'm just like,
No,
why would you do that to your
in
head?
Europe, they don't go skin tight.
They don't. They do.
can't
They do
blend.
trimmer.
They
They
do
really
that
can't
hard-
blend
that
skin
hard-
tight. Like, when
I
you-
don't think
that
they.
hard line.
So.
Yeah, they don't. They use trimmer. They don't use no. The trimmer is it. That's it. They don't even go down to the shaver.
I don't even, yeah, they don't use a shaver machine. They don't even go
And the only way they shave is
I think the lowest they go is like a 7, like no clip all the way up, like a .75.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I think that's the lowest they would go.
I think so too.
When I check out a lot of those haircuts, it's like shaded.
I think so too, and it's crazy. And the only time they use the blade is to shape a person. That's it. They don't use it for shape ups. Nothing.
But every
Everything's
time I
supposed
look
to be
at this
natural.
picture, I feel like that guy's in the gym on the bench, getting ready to like.
He actually wasn't. He wasn't.
No, but that's how it looks every
Yeah.
time I look at that.
He was actually on a boat. What's your favorite hairstyle you've done, or the most challenging? Wow. The most challenging actually was this past 2 weeks. There was a kid.
Long.
It was a kid who came in with hair to like. Remember that kid that?
Oh yeah. He asked for.
So he asked for a certain style haircut, and
You
I
asked
said,
for like a European haircut.
yeah, he did.
You gave him the European.
He
They're
did.
your
Right?
logo.
So he just wanted like an undercut type thing, right? But I had fun with it because
Did you take
I always, yeah, I did, and it came
Show me a
out.
picture.
It
Show
came
me a
out. Let's see. It actually
It
came out
good.
excellent.
Sometimes pictures, I'll do a dope haircut and then I'll take a picture of it. I'm like, fuck, I can't post this.
Actually, a great picture.
Because, like, something, the way the lighting came on my picture, I'm like,
I got a
yo,
great picture.
this shit doesn't make my haircut look the way it was. You know?
And I like getting creative because, like, see, it's a good picture.
Okay, show the
Because it shows
other
the
angle.
texture and it shows the tail.
Show him though. Show him the picture.
Right? Yeah. I
Yeah,
got one
That's a
angle.
nice picture.
No, I like this one because it got the tail curving in like I wanted to. So it was like a real high pump, and it was pretty cool, and I liked it because it tests my skills with scissors, and I like doing scissor haircuts like this where I have to texture the hair. So that's where I actually test and challenge myself.
I was there when
a lot.
he did that haircut. He used semen to get that hair to stay that straight.
Yeah, I have
He
to. I
went
was
to the
like,
bathroom. 1 minute
Yeah.
and 40 seconds later, he came out with super gel.
Yeah.
And it worked.
And those are my challenges. Those pops like that. Just long hair because I like to play with that type of hair because I grew up when I started barbering. Like all I did was fades and Caesar fades, tape up, blowouts, however you want to call them. Those type of haircuts, always. So I really wanted to challenge myself outside of that. Just like when I went to barber school in Puerto Rico, same thing. My professor challenged me into doing designs, and I got into designs at that time, and it just took practice to get used to it, how to use the machine on the trimmer on the person's head, what kind of hair to really use to for designs, because that's very important. You can't use every hair for design either.
No,
You gotta have. I like the thick hair because it just grabs the lines really well. So when you have thick, black, dark hair, I love that hair for designs because that's just
And
a
don't
perfect
try to
hair.
do design on long ass hair either.
No,
You can't.
no, you can't.
That shit looks like, it looks crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
I
what
would
I
be like,
challenge
if you
myself.
get four on the side with a design, you're like,
What kind of haircuts do you challenge yourself at when it comes to just being in the shop and you got to do something new for a kid?
pretty much a haircut without clippers, for one, is like the most challenging regardless.
To me,
Because
man's long hair.
long hair, yeah,
Haircut
haircut without
without
clippers.
You have two parts.
I get a guy that comes in that has like 8-9 inch long hair.
I've
every
burned
single
myself
time.
from partying. I've witnessed.
He wants all around 6
Yeah.
inches, but he wants the back, instead of like poking out, he wants it to go down so you can see the square. But the rest of the hair's gotta be like 6 inches long.
Okay.
Even the back, and it's gotta go to it.
You know what? I
One
did a
thing.
haircut.
That's
like
the
that.
challenging one too,
Long.
because I can't 45 the back, I can't 90 the back, I can't angle.
And
I
that's
gotta
crazy
like
because
fade it down with the scissor. So I'm doing like
the client I got, he got
Crazy
long
degrees.
hair. He got long hair. He always says a half an inch all around.
that's what he says. Just take off a half inch.
Half an inch all around.
So it's pretty much
That is
just
a
take off
long
enough
hair
line.
Exactly. And guess what?
Then when you
Here,
get done, you got to take off another
just
inch.
the top and the bottom. Beard wash. That's it. And he pays me real good, but I'm like, you're on the men's side. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those haircuts with no clippers.
And I'm like,
But
okay.
I shape up with the
But
scissor.
it's like I want to blend.
I'll take the.
I want to
Me
be
too. I
something
want to take
extra.
the. Like, let me just grab the machine and
It's
just
like I'm not.
even clippers over comb.
Yeah.
Like, let me do that.
So when I do
No.
a beard wash, that's when I'm like, okay, at least I'm doing something. But when it's crazy.
It is.
So I had a gentleman like that. This is the haircut right here. That was at my old shop.
Yeah, pretty much. But you see how you faded?
Yeah.
He doesn't want that faded. He wants
So,
that.
yeah,
And
he wanted
to
to
go
fade.
into straight back.
So
A straight back.
Yeah. I could have put the straight back there if I wanted to, but
But
he
you
wanted
faded it.
Yeah, he wanted it faded.
Yeah.
That's why.
So that's
So
my haircut
something like
right there.
this. Something like this, ladies and gentlemen. I know it looks crazy on here, but like something like that.
Those are my most without fading the back.
So
You see how it all falls to that
yeah.
point, and then I gotta square
That
it
was
with
all
the
scissor
scissor.
work.
I gotta like square. The only thing I shape up is like behind the neck, pretty much, and the square sideways. Everything else around the edge, he wants scissor. He wants scissor. The curve, he wants it scissor. So it's like a real old school 1940s type of gentleman's
Look at
haircut.
us.
This is a kid, so then you got like a stiff neck. So like I try to do like put your head down and like this.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah.
like so, it really is challenging. So that's like my most challenging haircut.
And please, another thing I try to tell clients: do not, if you want a scissor cut, do not come with gel on your
All the
hair.
time, yeah.
Please.
Wash
Do you have a washer?
Great thing about our shop, we got a washer.
That's why
We got
I
a
send them a
shampoo
text
bowl.
message. Because we don't have one in
Yeah.
the shop. But I send them a text message like, listen, please, you have to do this.
We have one in ours, right? But if I wash your hair, I'm supposed to charge you for it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
When
they
I
don't
used to
want
have-
to
when I
pay
used to
for it.
have my shop, I had it.
Yeah.
And I used to tell them like, listen, it's $10 if you want
Yeah. Yeah.
your hair wash and all this
Yeah.
stuff. All right, I need it, but some people is like,
Papi, si tú vienes con moco de gorila,
This is the
Yeah,
law.
maricón.
They're right.
si tú vienes con moco de gorila, yo tengo una manguera para ti.
Yeah, whatever he said, I agree.
Chacho.
Please.
Yeah.
You ever had that
No,
client that
bro,
comes with
That's
moco
another
de
thing.
gorilla?
I
That
try to
freaking.
tell.
You ever had a client come with the moco? You know that yellow gel that comes with the gorilla in the front?
Yeah, that's the fucking
And
gorilla
they put
glue.
that shit on
That's
your.
from Walmart. That fucking that shit stiff as shit,
the
bro.
worst thing ever.
That
Yo,
is
it's
the
like-
worst thing
you
ever.
know
Like,
how
yo,
much
it's
Shout
like
out to
this.
CT
You try to lift
Adrian
their hair, it's
Baker,
like this,
man.
look.
Bro,
It's
you
a
know
lot,
like this.
how much alcohol that shit got in.
That's what y'all look
Yo, it's
about.
crazy.
You should
And-
go to
and-
YouTube.
It's crazy how there's barbers out here giving their clients, oh yeah, use moco de gorilla. That's the best.
That's how it feels.
And then they end up with all that flaky hair, and oh my
I be
god.
trying to bend it back and be like this. That's how it sounds too. You hear that?
Bro,
That's how your hair sounds when there's gel in it.
That's the worst. Man.
Yeah, it does, bro. That's the worst ever.
And we
gel
as barbers, we gotta
glue.
educate the client on.
I do. That's
what-
one thing I
what
do with
not
my
to
clients
use.
when they sit in the chair. I educate them.
Me
Like
too.
sometimes they got questions for you, and they'll be like, "What's the best thing I could use for my hair?" And then there's certain clients that come to you with dry scalp, and they ask you things about how to
Exactly.
prevent their dry scalp, how to keep their scalp moisturized.
Guess what? Remember we went to
What?
to the
The strip club, the
No,
all
no,
male
no,
strip
no,
club.
Gel
no.
hair, bro.
You went
Yes,
crazy
yes.
in there, bro.
So they gave us this what was it?
Oh, the
foam?
edge, the style, that foam is great. That
Bro,
style,
I
it's from Style.
tried
It's
that
from
shit.
Style Factor.
I tried that on one of my clients.
That's the name of the
Three of
company.
my clients.
Style
they have
Factor?
wave and
See, guys,
they
Bro,
have,
my
these
girl
guys
got
have
curly
shit.
hair.
I don't do
they
this.
have
Yeah.
their
Evie,
they
this
have their
fucking guy,
skin
man.
so
Yo,
dry.
shout out
It
to
was
Papi
crazy.
Chulos coming through on Tuesday
Bro, I
too.
See, I just
But
use this shit.
yo, Style Factor is the name of the
Style Factor.
of
Yeah.
the phone.
Wig out.
Wig out.
Yeah.
Yes, Style Factor Wig out. Thank you so much because
It's
I
a
gave
little-
that to my girl
it's a
and she
little-
has curly hair.
Yo.
You know my girlfriend has curly hair, so she got it, yo, and that treats her hair so nice and puts the curls on
If you
point.
seen
And the
Vic
pomade.
Blends?
Did you try the
Big
pomade?
blend.
Yeah.
The pomade is
Vic
amazing.
Blends. He when he's doing the videos, he got
I never watched this
he
video.
got clients that got waves, and he put like a little foam on top of their head and start brushing it. That keeps the hair moisturized.
Oh, you know, I'll do that with mousse. I'll take
Yeah,
mousse.
yeah.
Except after
But-
I cut somebody's hair down.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they
right
have,
then I'll
they
put
have-
mousse, and then I'll run the clipper again one last
True,
time.
yeah.
But they got this new stuff. It's
So
called
it's
Wig
mousse.
Out,
Wig out.
and it's made for
I
that.
have it.
Bro,
you see the little
But it
purple
lasts,
bottles
it
that I have
lasts
on
the
my
whole
cube?
day.
That's
It
Style
lasts the
Factor.
whole day.
I'll check it out.
So that's
Your-
a pomade
your hair-
that's
your
actually
skin
so
will stay
colored.
moisturized
There's
the
a
whole
white
day.
foam called Tickle My Pickle that's out, and you guys
Oh,
use
man.
it. Cool, I'm gonna use it.
That is the
See it?
Savis
You
brand.
understand? So.
Savis Mitchell. Savis Mitchell. They got tea tree.
I'm
They
gonna
got
try it.
essential oil from it's tea tree.
Guys, this is the.
Mediterranean.
Tea tree.
Mediterranean.
It has olive
oils.
oil.
Yes.
Sea salt.
Yep. Mediterranean.
It's a freaking salad.
Mediterranean salads are good, man.
That's the name of it. Mediterranean
Yeah.
wax.
Yo, shout out to Bryan again, real quick. I wasn't here last week. Bryan, for the first time, bought the barbershop lunch. Kudos, put it up. Give it up, Bryan. Give it up, Bryan. Give it up.
That's
He
what's
bought-
up.
And that lunch took 4 hours to get there, but
really
we
did.
fucking got it.
Wow.
It really did, bro. DoorDash.
Like, so let me tell you a story. So Bryan orders 2 large pies, 2 large pizzas, 2 whole pizzas. I'm saying it that many different ways because whoever's listening, they say it different, right? So 2 large ass pizzas, right? He ordered it from Joey Garlic's. He orders DoorDash. Now, for some reason, DoorDash and Bryan are not friends.
Hell no.
They don't like
Yeah.
Bryan.
They didn't even like me in Washington D.C.
They
man.
fired Bryan, and he went on as Bryan Pitirosa, right? He changed his whole name just to go back on this shit. But he ordered a pizza, and I guess Bryan fucked up. Never changed the address. The chick came here to his house with the pizza. And then she called him like, yo, what up? And he was like, I'm here. She was like, I'm in your
my
house.
God.
And he's like, oh shit, bring it to the shop. She said, no, fuck you, and never showed up to the shop. So this is already 2 This is 2 hours later already, right?
Oh my
So
God.
Bryan's like cutting somebody up. Bryan's like this. I'm like, yo, just finish the client. He was like, no, I gotta get my money back. If not, they take this shit. I'm canceling this shit. So, yo, for like another half hour till he finished the haircut. Poor guy, right? I know when the guy's like, yo, just, you ever see those skits where the guy's like, just cut my fucking hair? You know, like, I was ready for the dude to do that. But Bryan's like so determined to get his DoorDash back. So he's like, this bitch. And it was his fault, right? Long story short, he got his money back, called up, ordered the same 2 pizzas. That shit came like another hour and a half later. So after like 3.5 to 4 hours, we finally got our pizza. Now, the fucked up thing about all this, right? Bryan's like, yo, there's pizza. He didn't put it in the back for a reason. I won't say why. He put it next to his station. So I grabbed like 2 slices. Bryan grabs a few slices. Now, we have 2 large pizzas, so there's like 32 slices there.
Damn.
We waited so long that everybody else ate lunch and didn't eat the pizza. So there was only like 8 slices gone out of that pizza. Bryan came home with 2 large fucking boxes of pizza.
What? That was
But kudos to Bryan for fucking buying the shop pizza. So that was his experience the first time. Give it up for Bryan. Give it up. But yo, like these kind of stories are like what we take out of a barber shop. Man, you gotta. I know it may know.
Halloween.
It's like that rain.
Weathersfield.
I did too. I went to Weathersfield. Where'd you go? Did you stop here? Bryan said this shit was crazy.
No, I went.
Oh, that was crazy in this block.
My mom lives on
neighborhood.
Weathersfield High School.
Oh, okay.
Look,
there.
they left me with 2 candies
was-
for Tino.
Bro,
Really?
that
Yeah.
thing was
Hey,
flooded
what happened
with
there?
kids.
Oh, okay. So,
That thing was flooded with kids, man.
was it?
Yeah.
How much candy you guys get?
Oh my god. Bags.
We went trick-or-treating for 45
I'm
minutes.
still eating candy.
We hit up 16 houses only on my mom's street. And then after, because it got a little windy, I'm feeling under the weather, she was under the weather, I took her to the movie theater to go
It's free.
see. It's free? No, we're okay, thank you. We took her to go see the Addams Family
I am
movie.
pre-diabetic now. Can I have some?
So, that's all they left you with?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
I told you to come bring your daughter this way.
Nah, we'll next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I don't know where you
I would have gave her some money and candy.
Wherever you're at next year.
Henry, dímelo, ¿cómo está?
Estás como loco, no
Henry,
loco,
Everybody that's on the live on IG,
Dear
now
brother.
that we got a good amount of people on the IGs right now,
We do, right? I just
Guys.
want to say, this room that Bryan has us in, if Bryan just came into his room a half hour each day and ran around in circles, he would lose 4 pounds a night just by sitting in this room. Like, I'm ready. Look, check this out. This is how hot I am. Like, this is how I'm podcasting like this the rest of the time.
This is the way.
I got a fresh shave. Look, go ahead. You can guys look at me. That's how hot it is in here. Like,
yo, cause you got a hoodie on, bro.
Whew.
But if I turn that
Son.
off, then it'll be cold. But
Yeah.
Listen,
yo,
Bryan
check it.
has a sauna back here. Like, if I squeeze my underwears right now, we're getting pink lemonade out of my shit, bro.
I just bought organic pink lemonade.
Did you?
Wow.
You got that shit from here. No, you
I
didn't.
went to Stu
You
Leonard's.
ran around this room for like 20 minutes because, bro, it's hot.
Yeah.
Let me put this back on before his mother-in-law catches.
Yo, so we got for you guys that are on the live right now, if you go to YouTube right now and subscribe to Bryan the Barber's official channels, this is where we always gonna be broadcasting live on Hair Choppers Radio
Right.
on YouTube. So subscribe on there, like, comment, and you have a
Share.
chance to win 2 tickets to the Hair Choppers Radio 2K Knockout Barber Battle.
First ever knockout barber battle.
Literally
tournament.
knockout. Like
you
Canelo
start
knocked
with-
out who yesterday? Canelo
He's knocked out Kovalov in the 11th round.
He knocked them out, bro.
My
He
boy
left
Nate
them on the
Diaz
ropes.
went to war with Mazdaval yesterday, George, and they stopped the fight after the 3rd round
You
because
see his cuts?
his ears, his cut was
Yo.
but that's how he fights, bro. Like
Deep.
New York is New
He
York.
was mad.
Yeah, cause New York's gonna lose UFC.
Stop the fight.
New York never used to have UFC fights. Now they opened it up.
Yeah, they have
So,
an MSG.
but they
no?
stopped the fight so quick because it's different rules in New York. The dude was bleeding from his ear. They stopped the fight. If this was Vegas, they let that shit go the whole distance, bro. Nate Diaz just gets warmed up.
New York,
after
what's
getting
up,
his ass
man?
kicked,
New
you know
York
what
is
I'm saying?
getting soft.
Yeah, man. They're trying to like
They're getting too
those
soft.
lawsuits
man.
and shit like that. They don't want none of that shit happening.
But the hood's
so-
still the hood.
Well,
That's that.
So
New York gotta
Look,
stop,
somebody
man.
want to go live with you over there.
Uh-oh, who needs to penetrate?
Francisco Palacio. Hola.
Francisco Palacios.
Yeah,
Hola, mi hermano.
that sounds like a good condition.
Órale. Órale, güey.
Y órale, hola, para ahí. Para cubierto, marido.
¿De qué parte del mundo?
Meniniti.
¿De qué parte del mundo?
Sí. ¡Ey!
¿De dónde eres? Where you
Hey.
from?
Chao, saludos.
¿Perdón?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Saludito,
man.
saludito.
Yo, chef, where you at? You supposed to call in live, chef.
Ok, chao, Nicaragua.
Ya ustedes saben.
Nicaragua en
tú.
la casa. ¿Eres barbero?
Yeah,
Recorta allá.
Mira, piece of
Oh,
You better double- you better throw
that's
it
my
out.
cousin.
Sí, ¿cuál es tu nombre?
That's my
¿Cuál es,
cousin.
cuál es tu
He's
nombre en
sponsoring
Instagram
on
para que la
YouTube.
gente lo sepa ahí?
That's that pizza.
Yeah, he made it.
That shit was good.
He's gonna be at the...
Si nos puedes dar el nombre tuyo de Instagram para que la gente lo pueda seguir.
Francisco Palacio en Instagram. Búscalo,
Ok.
búscalo. ¿Eres barbero, Francisco?
Sí, es barbero.
Barbero.
¿Qué clases de
No.
recortes te gusta hacer?
Yeah, we need like the words at the bottom
Yo, give me a second
with
while
the bouncing ball and
De
shit.
todo un poco,
So
¿verdad?
I can read. Like in like Narcos and shit. You know, the words came up at the bottom. We need that.
Los dulces están bien buenos. ¿Viste? These are very good.
I love when you put peanuts in your mouth, bro.
Oh, God.
Attaboy.
Oh,
Good
damn.
job.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is fucking
They
crazy.
melt in your mouth.
Not in your hand.
Wow.
So,
Okay, so remember, you guys that are on the live right now, you guys can actually go to YouTube, go to my channel, Bryan the Barber
YouTube.
Official. You can subscribe,
Yeah,
like,
well,
and comment, and you can get yourself in an entry to win 2 tickets to the Hair Choppers 2K Knockout Barber Battle. Going down here in Hartford, Connecticut, March 8th, 2020.
At
Go live with as many
Favela
people as you
nightclub.
can. And actually,
Yo,
he
listen,
changed
listen.
the name. It's Favela Arena. So
Favela Arena.
Arena. Yeah, it should be called Favela. Go ahead, go live.
All right,
It
listen,
should be
listen.
called Favela
I
Arena.
just want to let you guys know, the winner gets $1,000 cash. Cash that night. You don't have to write a check. You don't have to wait for like tax to be taken out. You don't gotta wait for like somebody to authorize your shit. You're gonna get
where you from?
10
¿Dónde eres?
$100 bills that night. Like when you leave with the trophy and all the other goodies from that event, you're leaving with $1,000 in cash that you can spend at the after party or wherever the hell you want. I don't care. Get some rims for your car. I don't care what you do with it. You've earned it. But
Oh,
you leave
yeah.
with a trophy, a bunch of good shit like maybe clippers and products. And I don't know, whatever people donated from the sponsors. You're gonna get and $1,000 cash. Like, if I was a barber, if like this wasn't my event and I was up and coming, not even up and coming, just if I was like, I wanted that right there is motivation alone.
Yo, barbers.
That's $1,000. That's what some barbers.
Phil is in charge of the trophy, so Phil's getting you the biggest trophy
You're
you
getting
could
a
get.
ass trophy. Jay Majors is hooking us up
Oh.
with this guy.
And you're getting VIP tickets to the CT Barber Expo.
CT Barber Expo, which
10,
is hosted by
the 10th
Jay
anniversary
Majors
edition.
himself.
Yes.
How many tickets did he leave?
I think he's gonna give us
Un
2.
millón de
So
saludos.
one for the
Two.
winner and one for the runner-up.
Runner up? Okay, cool. Maybe it gives us 4, 2 for each.
Let's see.
See how it goes.
Yeah,
Whatever.
see how it goes. And
I mean-
he's gonna give us the baby list. Machine
Oh, that's
too as well.
right. And it didn't even come out yet, right? It's a new baby list.
Yes.
Yo, we will. Thank
The
you.
winner
Jay.
is getting
I
that.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Jay Majors.
Jay
Thank you.
Majors
Jay
donated
Majors, you the man.
brand
Shout out to
new
Jay Majors, man.
baby list clipper that has not
Shout
yet
outs
earned
to all our
during our
educators
event.
too as well. Shout outs to all our educators, Marvin Mar, Jazz Sensational, Harry Blaze, Chef the Barber, Hatchet the Barber, Macho, Barbeto 81, Richie Cuts, and World Star Barber. Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to Mo Inc. Shout outs to Mo Inc. If you need your tattoos, go to Mo Inc. in Springfield. You can follow him at Mo Inc. 84, I believe it is, or Mo Inc. 81 or 84. Is it Mo Inc. 84?
Mo Inc. 84.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mo Inc. 84. You can follow him there. So shout outs to that, man. So let me go over a little bit again over March. What's going down March 8th, 2020. So it's a round for round barber battle. We will find out who's the winning 2K barber battle, the last one
Did
standing.
you clean the shop today?
Listen.
Yes, I did.
Because the lady cleaning lady's there, she's like, it's clean. Am I supposed to clean the shop today?
Yes, you're supposed to clean. Yeah, if you want to get paid, clean.
Yeah, clean it. Hey.
Another person.
Sorry that Bryan cleans so good that my cleaning lady just hit me up saying, the shop is clean. Am I supposed to clean the shop today? I'm like, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's your day.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm so
Yo,
used to
next
doing
time-
it every Sunday
Next
that
time, just pee on the floor or something so I can be like, Mom, just do something. Tip over the plants. I don't know.
So the general admission right now with education is $25. VIP tickets is $50. Battle registration is $100. So this is how it's going down for the competition. I'm gonna explain myself once again here on Hair
Listen.
Choppers Radio. I will explain myself once again, and another one. Wait for it. And another one.
Yo, real quick, I just
So
want you guys to see the bed I just bought. You guys want a king size bed?
what is that?
It
Comes in that thing?
That's how my mattress is on the inside. See that?
Oh,
It's that. 14 inches of 4 different memory
Bro.
foams.
how much? $3,000?
No, it's a $2,400 mattress. I got it for $820 plus tax and delivery. It's like $920.
Maybe in the summer.
No, but I'm throwing away my mattress.
My mattress is like that. The
The
one in New
memory
York, it was foam, yeah.
This is live, guys.
If anybody needs a king size mattress, I'm giving it to you for
Anybody
free.
need a king size
Yeah.
mattress?
All right,
IG or
it's about
IGers?
2. It made 2 years in August.
It's a $2,400 mattress. You get it for $800. But you gotta
No,
give
no,
an
not
extra
this one.
100
This is
to
my
them.
new one.
Oh, okay.
No, you can get my old one that I slept on.
Rewinds are
But
like
for free.
You know why oh, okay. It's for free with some extra.
No, I didn't do a lot of sexing on it. Well, recently I have. But prior 2 years, no.
There's some white
No.
sauce things in there.
No,
Oh my
You
God.
got that Greek white sauce. It's not even that halal white sauce.
See that new
You got that
hairstyle
Mediterranean hot
foam is
sauce.
there. Yo, hold on real quick too. You know what product I love? I just want to say this because I fucking love it. That aftershave shit that we have at the shop. Whoever the fuck created that, I like
It's
you.
actually from Gummies. So that's their more luxury line.
Well, I like you.
You know the Marmara, and it says Barber on it. It's a bottle that says Barber in it. So shout outs to you. That's from Gummies.
I still got mine. The ones I
Yeah.
got from the CT Barber Expo.
All right, so back to Hair Choppers Radio 2K Knockout Barber Battle. So one more time, again. Hold on, I got to fool around with again. See, y'all not having fun with us on the IG because y'all not on YouTube, so y'all don't get to see what I'm doing right now. But anyways,
YouTube.
so March 8, 2020, it's a round for round barber battle. The $100 registration fee for this competition covers 3 of your models, yourself, and the entry into the competition, and to see vendors as well. So the barber battle goes down like this. It's 4 rounds. What I mean by 4 rounds is they're gonna be barbers competing in the first round. Those barbers.
All right, but break it down. All right, so there's 4 rounds. There's barber complete. Everybody that signs up automatically competes in the first round. So say there's 20 barbers that signed up. Okay, so go from there.
Yep.
So the first round's 20 barbers, and it's what kind of haircut is it?
So let's say first round we got traditional.
So if you suck at traditional, you're not advancing.
Exactly.
So
You're
the 10
eliminated.
Wow.
Yep. So you're going 1-on-1 against somebody pretty much. Well, you're going 1 against everybody, but you're going to be matched up against somebody. So the nicer haircut gets the 10 nice haircuts because you cut in half every single round. So if the first one's 20 people with traditional, 10 of those people are going to get eliminated. The 10 better traditional haircuts advance to the second round. The 10 get eliminated. You can hang out, buy some Makino's products and hair chopper products, do whatever you want, drink, eat, whatever. Thank you, but you will not win the $1,000. Second round would be what category?
That one will be fade and beard.
Fade and beard is the next round. So the 10 people that advance will be competing in fade and beard, right? So So that one now gets knocked down to 5.
No
So
color enhancements, no gimmicks, no nothing. And if not, you're disqualified.
You're timed on it. How long do they have?
So on the traditional, they got 40 minutes.
First round's 40
Fade
minutes.
and beer, they got 30 minutes.
30 minutes. So you're out of the 10 people competing for Fade and Beard, you have 30 minutes. The 5 best ones advance to the next round, which is the third
and
round.
5 will be eliminated.
And then
That's good time.
after that 5, only 2 would advance to the finals.
Yes.
Okay, and the final round
So
is
the
what?
third round will be best fade, which is is like a fastest fade. So we're calling it best fade, and you got 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And
the best
that's
fade is
5,
20
and
minutes.
that 5 will get eliminated down to
2.
To 2.
Yep,
So that
and then
means
the 2 will be the final.
eliminated, and the 2 will be the finalists, and then that last category will be the freestyle. And those 2 will go head to head in an incredible round.
For
Everything
45 minutes.
For 45 minutes, everything
Do
goes.
whatever
That
you
means
want. It's
color,
freestyling everything. Whatever you
freestyling,
want.
whatever concept you got
Whatever
to
style
your
you wanna do.
creativity. You could do a Batman, Robin, whatever theme.
With Flokashi,
So,
Takashi,
yeah,
I don't
colors
care
and
what you do.
colors included in that
Come see
category.
me for
Whatever
your-
enhancement you want to use on that, all goes. We just want to see creativity and talent. We want to see raw work. We want to see your skills to the max. That means you're gonna be tested in 4 different categories in an all-around barber battle, round for round. Okay,
Round
and
for
you're
round.
able to win $1,000 in tools and products, 2 VIP tickets to the CT Barber Expo, and a baby-less machine.
Dope.
The runner-up,
That's
how much are we
great.
giving the runner-up?
I don't know.
200?
His money back and like some gifts. I don't know.
So I'll say like, let's do
We never
250.
thought about that really because
250
we're so
and a trophy
focused on the
and-
winner.
and a swag bag.
beating out all these people.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
we really want to see who.
I want to
got-
see who has
who has.
enough strength in every
I
category.
really want to see the barbers go down.
Me
in
too.
this,
Like this is
I'm
dope.
just-
Like you get to see the barber that wins. He
it
was
kinda-
the best
Yeah.
through 4
I
rounds.
never seen.
You know what?
This
Like,
happened.
Nothing like this.
We're
I
the
know I'm
first
not
people
gonna
to
be.
ever do
I know
this.
I'm not gonna be.
This is
attentive-
crazy, right?
yeah,
Like-
I'm not gonna be paying attention to the first 3 rounds, but when it gets to the last round, I
am.
want to be on stage.
I'm gonna be.
Oh,
all up
actually,
in
we
there.
are because we're judges.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
there's
all
too
up
much
in that
judges.
shit.
Brian the barber and Ilfil the barber
I
are
am
gonna
all
be
up
judges.
in your shit.
So stay
Right.
tuned.
Get
Pay
ready.
attention
I
to
can't
this.
wait, bro. Like,
Get your tickets. They're
this
only
is
$100. VIP tickets are available right now. General admission with
everybody from
education is
Connecticut.
also available. So
if
there
you're
you
not
go.
there,
Vendor booths are still available. I might open a bottom floor. Don't know yet.
Yes, we are opening the bottom floor.
the bottom floor.
Probably just give that
Matter
to
of fact,
Kino.
you know what? We
Kino
gonna
got so
open
much, then we might
outside.
give him the bottom floor.
that place is huge.
I think
There's
Kino
3
could fill up the
floors.
bottom floor.
There's 3 floors. It's a big ass club. It's set up so nicely, like
Oh,
So
The-
they,
the-
they
the
gonna,
whole
they're gonna-
entertainment
they're gonna
there.
you
have
want me to
drinks.
tell them too?
They're gonna have
Drinks,
and
food,
and all
dancing.
They have food
They got
available.
like VIP. It's like a
You
club
want
with
me
a
to tell you
battle
something
going
else?
on at the same
Go ahead.
time.
Guys, there's an after party. Starts once the event ends, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. There's an
There's
after,
an after party in your mouth and everyone's coming.
Ooh-wee. So a lot of
Whoa.
networking, and then Saturday, March 7th, we got something very special for you. So at 6 p.m. starting, we got Hatari Hanzo with their surprise guest educating, giving a 1 hour and 20-minute class for you for free.
For free.
It's first
Free.
ever for free. We got a surprise guest for you on a Saturday meet and greet at the shop, Newington,
At the shop.
287 Main
Main
Street,
Street,
Newington, Connecticut 06111. But make sure to be there because it's Hatari Hanzo. And if you take the class, if you're gonna purchase scissors from Hatari Hanzo over at the event, we give you a 10% discount on it. You
Yep.
can't get no better than that, baby. Shout out to you,
10%.
Shaggy the Barber and Hanzo. Shout outs to Holy Black too as well. Shout outs to Papi Chulo Style. Shout out to Henry Stilo from the Bearded Bullet, which is actually my DJ too. So he is also known as DJ Frentu. We got DJ Pito Flow.
Is
We
he the
got
DJ
High
at the
Flow.
event?
Yes, he
Can he
is.
play R. Kelly for me?
Oh, yo, we got a request, Henry.
I like R. Kelly.
TP2.com. Coming out the
I
closet.
like R. Kelly, man. I want some R. Kelly when I'm there.
But my body.
But my body,
You know, I was thinking more
my
like
body's telling
You
me
know.
yes.
the one with Nas. Did you
Wow.
ever think that you would be this rich? You know, something like that.
Yeah, man.
Or Keys to Ignition, or, you know, I don't know.
I
You
want
know, I
to bump
wish-
and grind.
No, that's too strong. I want to grind on your stage, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want some R, but I want some, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
No,
Yo,
so,
man.
Hey, man, I'm excited. I can't wait for
Yes,
this event.
man. I can't wait for
Like,
this
oh,
event.
another thing I want to say, like,
Oh, and we got
you
Boom
live
Fan
in
21.
Connecticut and you're a barber, I do expect you to be there. Like, I expect them to be there because
You know what? I'm expecting
I
a lot of
hope they
people from
be
city.
there.
I hope they be there too. Because for
Shit,
one,
represent your city.
I hope somebody from your barbershop's battling for that $1,000 and like get.
You know what? And
Get to rep they
shout
shop.
outs to
And then-
Massachusetts barber. We got a lot of Massachusetts people like there.
Yo, Massachusetts is
It's
showing
like,
us
it's
up.
like
Oh,
there's
Pennsylvania.
like-
Shout outs to Pennsylvania. Southside
Jersey.
VIP
There's
barbershop
people from Jersey that knows about the barber battle.
It's crazy, like-
shout outs to Southside VIP
Like you get
barbershop.
nothing from
Like,
Connecticut but Mass, Pennsylvania, or Jersey.
Oh, that's
People are
crazy.
competing and joining, buying
That's
tickets
crazy.
and getting booths. But I mean, whatever. You know what? Don't support. That's fine.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
it's not everybody, but
We're from Connecticut. Well, Brian's from.
most people is like
We're in Connecticut
Oh,
now.
different.
I would like to see Connecticut in there repping
Exactly.
where they barbershop. Like
We're doing this
That
for-
is
for
making me
Connecticut.
proud. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know
Do
what?
it
I've
for
been
your-
reaching out
do it
to a
for your
lot
shop,
of
you know what I'm saying? Like-
shout outs to my boy Richie Cuts from Industry Hair Studio and Jazzy Sensations because they're really doing a great job too of reaching out to all the Connecticut folks and all the locals from around the way and getting them interested in what Hair Choppers Radio is doing for Hartford and the surrounding areas of Hartford and Connecticut. You know, getting involved in 2K Knockout Barber Battle and you know, shout outs to you for also helping me on the promotion and
thank you.
and
Thank
all that. I
you.
really,
appreciate
really
it.
appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Because
Oh.
this is for Connecticut, you know. This
This
is
is.
for
We're bringing
you guys.
people from everywhere.
what we're
So
trying to
Like,
do
besides
is,
the CT Barber Expo, this
like-
is like
We go to the CT Barber Expos, but I do not see a lot of Connecticut folks. I see a lot of folks from outside that I know. You know, a lot of New
It's
Yorkers,
crazy how
a lot of
people, even
Californians.
people from another
um,
country.
Texas
come
is
to
always
the
in there in the
Barber
building.
it's crazy.
And it's crazy, but you know what I mean. I don't mind having all the folks. Like I love the industry.
I don't mind
get me
either.
wrong. I don't mind either.
I'm just saying that.
But I would like to see more of the Connecticut folks.
representative. Yeah, I would like to be like, oh shit, blah blah's barbershops in the building. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking this barbershop's in the building.
I don't
you
know
know
why
what I'm
it's
saying?
so
Like, rep it.
hard for
Yeah.
people to
Like-
support each other in the same place.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
same
right
city.
now, Massachusetts. Like when I look and I log into to see who's bought tickets and everything, there's a lot of Massachusetts, a lot of Pennsylvania. There's some from
Come on,
Jersey.
CT,
Uh,
support us.
Gabby's about to hit Phil with some eggplants in a minute.
Gabby's-
Wow.
Gab's with Mo Eek right now. Gab's wife's getting a tattoo.
Oh
right
man.
now. Gab should go live right now. Let's go live. Gab, hit up. Just go live, Gab. What is wrong with you?
So,
He's
yeah,
been there
you know,
all day
so we
long.
want to see
March
more
8th.
Connecticut folks involved in this
March
event.
8th.
Because I've been logging in. Trust me, I log in and I see who's purchasing from where, and it's interesting that we're getting more from Pennsylvania and Massachusetts, and it's crazy. And he just hit Phil with the eggplants right now.
Did he hit me with
yeah,
them?
he hit you
Oh,
like
he
with
hit
like
me a lot.
with like 15 of them.
2, 4,
Oh
6,
yeah, no, yeah,
8,
taca.
10,
That's it, yeah.
12, 14. He sent me 14 eggplants.
14 eggplants.
We
Wow.
gotta
Sweet.
put the link.
He's giving me 14 minutes.
And not even Parmesan, just raw.
Yes.
Oof. So, you know, we want to get a lot of people. I've been reaching. That's why I've been visiting barbershops in Connecticut and showing the surrounding areas around Hartford, like New Britain, just Hartford in general, Newington, East Hartford. I even go into salons. I don't care. I would like for cosmetologists to really learn some real barbering, man, because man. I've been getting some stories. Today, Sunday, was like the stories of cosmetologists in the morning. Like after Phil left, I got like 2 clients. They started talking. Oh, we went to hair cuttery, or we went to cuss quarters, and I'm like, who cut your hair? A female. I'm like, shit.
Well, no, you can't say that.
Well,
Because females could cut hair.
no.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of people, but they don't have barber license, so that means they went to
So
cosmetology
when they
school.
went to those cost
So when
cutters,
they're cutting men's
because
hair,
that's like Sydney Blum and Pika and
Oh man.
but they're more
Amazing.
into barbering.
Amazing.
they're barbering. Yeah, so when you go to, regardless if it's a male or lady,
and they surrounded
just have a
themselves
bunch of
around
ladies.
real barbers, though.
When you go to cost cutter shit, like I was riding with you. Where were we? Oh, we were
Thing
in
is
we
that
were
they
in
don't get a
Plainville.
lot of like fade blow
We drove to Plainville. They don't.
Oh yeah, that
We
was
saw, like,
sports clip there.
Sports clips and cost cutters.
But the thing with these
Nuts.
franchises
Like,
is that they
When we drove by
hire.
West Orange Mall, what was there? It was nice inside. What was that?
Oh, a hair cuttery.
Hair cuttery. Like, bro, like
They even got the
these
It's
barber
dope.
shops.
The art
But
of
what you
shaving.
saw there, mainly women.
Yes, I know.
Cosmetology.
Like the
So
barber
my
shop
thing-
inside is like
My
those
thing to
shitty
this,
haircuts.
I don't knock them. Cosmetologists are dope when it comes to doing what cosmetology do. But the thing is, all right, you hire cosmetologists, but they're not barber, and they're not licensed to use a razor either. So most of them don't really know how to fade hair, or they don't know how to get those style of men's haircuts to lay the right way like barbers do. We even get women with short hair, and what they tell you, no, I don't want to go to the salon because they're gonna kill me, and they don't know what they
I get
really
that a
doing.
lot too.
Don't you get that a lot,
Yeah.
right? So the thing is, because cosmetologists tend to point cut so much, and they tend to do all this style of way on how to cut hair because it's the way they learn. They don't know how to take hair and stand it, and then what's on top of your fingers right here, cut it, and it makes the hair even. Take that as a guideline. Take the next row of hair, boom, put it with the guideline, and it's easy and makes your hair even throughout the whole haircut, especially when
You
you're
have to
doing
get your
comb
one
overs.
guideline.
Yeah.
Like get your.
So they do this. They take
You
hair
cut up
and
on the front.
they cut sideways.
You cut 2
You ever
inches,
seen
take
a woman
that.
cut?
Guide your hair in the middle, part it, and then come up. Whatever the front is, just ride that all the way down.
Yeah, I do
Like,
it differently
yeah,
because I'm so
yeah.
used to doing it over years that I just
I mean,
take
I
it
do
off
it.
and I'm
I
like,
do too. I go sideways with
we're
it instead of
used to it
straight
already,
back.
yeah. But
But-
for people who,
Begin. That's how you just get it, and then you learn it from that way. You know, it's
yeah,
like
exactly.
up.
So
take
they
it,
should
take some of
start.
that.
I don't know, learning more on how to cut like different styles, like
They should learn how to
fade,
cut what barber.
blowout.
Pick up clippers and learn how to blend a certain way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Get that down pat first, because
And there are
by
some
the time they come to the shop, honestly,
But
God,
what about
they
what
got
about
like 10
listen,
different.
but what about the
cues.
females? The females that they don't have the clients that want the sharp lines, the blowouts,
Okay, they don't
the
need it.
fades.
That's better
Yeah.
for them. Like learn off of those gentlemen first. I get like a 200 side faded.
But it's crazy
Yeah.
because when they get the one person that wants a blowout or whatever,
Be honest, but like I can't do it.
I can't do it, that's it.
You'll be like,
Instead of trying.
be like that barbershop and be like, you have to go to Harvard for that haircut.
It's like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
there was one kid that came from Windsor, and he comes all the way from Windsor, and he gets a blowout with me
How about the
all
kid
the
that come
time.
from Bloomfield?
He comes like once
Like,
every
bro.
2 months because it's so far from him. But he gets a blowout, bro. And matter of fact, the kid that I had to fix his haircut one time, there was a lady that did his thing out there in a hair cuttery or something like that. And yo, she faked though. When I saw that thing, I was like,
It's crazy.
wait, what? Yo, his hair was just so uneven in so many levels. I was like, oh my god, I gotta fix this, you know. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this kid here? And somehow I fixed it and made it to his liking, and now he comes back. So he hits me up probably. He comes like once every month.
yo, I noticed Saturday I went to your shop and Phil was cutting some kid's hair, and I think they messed up his hairline.
Yeah.
And he felt so fucking good when you told him what happened. You know.
Oh, you
told
you
him-
heard me?
Yeah.
When I was like, listen, because his hair goes like this, his hairline goes like this, right? So what they did was, instead of just keeping his natural hairline, it doesn't even curve a lot. That's
He
his
didn't
hairline.
know
They
that.
took it and they brought it way back up here.
It's like he educated
down,
his,
so
his
when I-
client.
When I brought it down with the clip or whatever number I brought it down, I think I brought it down. He wanted like a 2.5 on top. It faded out right here, so I took the scissors, I cut it, I blended it in the corners. I told him like, yo, it's gonna be a little light right here, but I'm
Yeah.
bringing back your natural hairline. Is that cool?
And
You
he
always
was
go
okay
up to
with
her.
it. It was like,
He goes,
yeah.
no, I want my natural hairline. So it's like, cool, that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, that's what I ended
But
up doing.
it's
I
crazy
brought them back.
how the client don't know.
They don't know.
And when they
until
go to
you-
another barber, like example,
Yeah.
like us, experiencing, yeah,
They
that,
brought
they'll
it
be
back.
like, wow, thank God.
That's another thing they have.
Finally, a good
Cosmetologists and the franchise have problems with shake-ups. Most of the
Yeah.
times they just leave it. They do natural looks. They're not used to doing hard lines and stuff that we do. So why don't you just save the time and instead of trying to make the money, like just send them to the barber
It's
down
like
the road.
it's
Man.
like for example when we zeroed out the trimmers, I told this lady about it and she's like, hell no, I would never do that. I work with, but you know, she's a cosmetologist and all that. But it's like a modified trimmer is not for everybody either.
Nah, you could hurt somebody.
Because if you're a heavy-handed barber, forget it.
I see people
That shape up is
cut,
gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna scar you.
It's gonna, yeah, you got that red line. If you don't know how to use it, I recommend you don't use it yet. Learn on your own skin or something.
Yo,
man.
let me ask you guys something. Do you guys ever use a clipper and it's like regular to you, right? And then you go to another clipper and you know, because you use, but then one day out of the blue, that clipper just starts hitting out of
Exactly.
nowhere. And you're like,
yeah.
damn, what the fuck? And it like automatically becomes like your favorite clipper right away. For
You know
like,
what?
like I have days where I'll grab my Andy's T outliner, and I don't use that machine because it's not the same. But some days it just the way like I start curving, I just need one swipe. You know what I'm saying? Or like one
know
dab,
the trimmer
and it's so sharp, and I'm like, but it's not like that every single day. Like, how do you guys ever get that with your clippers?
yeah.
Like, isn't that crazy? Like how that
Like
shit
now,
happens?
my retro hits so nice. Like I'm like,
Mine
shit.
was
What
the
retro?
the wall retro that I have, the skinny one,
the golden.
The
fence.
brown one?
the burgundy
The burgundy-
long one.
That's what I use, yo.
My golden
I like
fence,
it for
that's
that
the
shit
only
we
thing I
hit.
It's
use.
so hard right now. Like,
My
I'm
gold
like,
effects, that's the only thing I use.
like I was using
So
my
is that
hands
Babyliss?
before.
Yes, that shit hits so fucking nice.
All the time?
All the time.
Some days.
And you know, I'm really doing like tests with them and put them into ball gear and all that, and it still cuts. And Macho, you know, Macho set up the blades.
Hey, zero gap there. You
Yeah,
just
but
like
I like the way that you don't need to take off nothing. It has a little piece that goes in the blade. You loosen up the little screws, bring it up or down, tie it, and that's it. You
Really?
don't need to remove the whole blade or anything. It's
I'm
crazy.
thinking about getting them, but I
So I like that
I don't know.
whatever technology they got going on. I like it because
Those shits are wireless, right?
yes.
Yeah.
I just want to use two clippers that I can have in my station so I can get rid of the rest of the clippers.
And you
Yeah,
know
that's
what-
what
you
I'm
know-
saying.
you know what I
I
like
got
about
so
them?
many.
I look at that, I'm
The
like,
skeleton
I'm
one they
not
got?
right now I'm not even using my sterling
Amazing.
wall because I'm using a Babyless one.
That's
It's
how
like-
it is.
But you know what?
What clipper are you using? right
I'm
now?
at a Babyless with the gold, the rose gold.
They don't hit the same?
No, that's not the problem. The problem is sometimes I'm using it and the switch
Oh, it
just
cuts out?
Cuts out. I don't know why.
Return them, defect, man.
And
They
you
make
know,
so many.
This happened with the clipper one, the one you cut here.
Yeah.
The Babyless.
Yeah.
Does the when you put it on the switch, does it sometimes don't turn on and
Yeah.
you gotta come back down
Yeah,
and then it turns on?
exactly.
That's happening to me right now.
That's
That's what I'm
on
liking
rose
about
gold.
it. Sometimes I put the guard on it and when I turn it on,
I
I
can
turn it on and it
and-
doesn't.
if you notice,
I
if
gave
you
away my
notice,
Babyless for free.
if you notice the
So here you go.
Babyless, when you turn them
I gave 'em
on,
away.
they got a small delay too. I don't know if you guys notice, but
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I have it.
Oh, you
I'm
turn it
trying
on,
to-
yeah,
they
that's
all
what
got a small delay.
I wasn't worried about that. Mine's
Maybe
were
because of the
fine.
battery.
I just, the way I fade and whatever, they weren't for me. I was like, this is not for me.
I got them for
If you
cheap, so I'm
notice,
not
the blade
worried.
is like I don't know, weird.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like
I don't like it.
It's like trouble.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
how about that master?
But the Babyless
Jim
Oh,
Jordan has the
man.
master. How's that master,
Listen, bro,
bro?
that master is amazing.
Master,
I was-
Master Vader.
Listen, bro. I know Tom Dog or whatever, Tom 45, they went in, yeah, the battery, whatever. It's true, the battery don't last that much or whatever. But,
What's this on the Andes?
Masters? Yeah, the wireless.
But the
Masters.
clipper hits amazing, bro. And this thing hits, and it, throughout the haircut, it stays the same. It's not something that you see like going down or dying. It just stayed. Se queda ahí mismo. Like real. It's nice.
Can you zero gap it?
Yeah, he did it.
Ooh,
That's the first thing he did.
Damn, man, I don't even know.
It's
Zero
zero
gap
gap.
babyless, and I fell in love with that.
Listen, I put him on
And
my
I like
hand,
it because I
bro.
love the way
They
that it
feel
looks.
good.
And I got the cord masters, and I love the machine because to erase lines. No, I don't. I still believe that master still has the same problem where you cut long
One thing-
hair and it gets stuck. But to do fades is a great
The
machine.
quarters is not that heavy either. It's heavy, but it's not that heavy.
And then the wireless detailers just came out too, and those
Oh
are
yeah, he got them too.
Phil
I
just
got-
bought them.
I bought. Yeah,
Sold them to Nate.
I bought them. I didn't even take them out the
Nate
box.
loves them, and I saw the way that they work, and I'm like,
And then Nate sold his wireless.
yeah, I'm
Andes,
selling
yeah.
my wireless Andes too for $150. So anybody who's interested, hit me up on my DM serious inquiry, and I got the box and everything, and I have it, and it comes with the Kino ceramic blade. So it's zero gap. I haven't really used them that much. It's still brand new. Comes with the charger, everything. Hit me up, $150. I bought them for
Let's do
$200.
this.
So get at me because I want some details.
So I bought the wireless detailers, which is my favorite machine anyways. Like that the wall wireless detailer. That's like the first Kino,
Yeah.
the Jump Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I love that little fucking peanut thing. So I have this is what we were just saying. I have so many machines that I was like, I don't want to open this box because I have so many machines already. Right? So I'm like, let me figure out what the hell I want to do with all of these. And then I'll open it. And it just sat there, a week went by, it was still sitting. I didn't even look at them. I didn't even open the box. And
Why?
then I don't know, I just didn't. And then Nate was like, yo, can I see them? I was like, go ahead. I said, you know the rule, right? He goes, I know, if I drop it, I own it. I'm like, yep. So he opened it, he turned it on, he goes, nah. Yo, let me buy these right now. I'm like, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So I sold it to him for what I got them for. I wasn't going to use them yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I let him. But now I hear him bragging all the time in the corner. He put away all his machines, bro. That's all he uses. He put away every single machine. And he's like, yo, these are here. I'm
Listen,
like,
bro.
whatever.
Jordan's
So
got
I
the
think
government, and
yeah.
yo, I straight out the box. I'm not talking about he's zero gap them. Straight out the box, the
They're dope.
fucking trimmer hits, bro. Clean. He
I don't understand.
charged them, and those motherfuckers are strong, bro.
But they're not stronger than the walls.
They strong.
But
They strong.
if they're not stronger than the walls, I need something even stronger than my walls. I mean, I like the walls.
That's why I like the.
But if I could get, like,
the
a
new
super
Bakeless, that's why I had the gammas and I sold them because first of all the body on it is so like skinny, so thin.
On the gamblers?
Yes,
Does that sound
and believe it or not, man, you need a grip. Not just because I sell them, because you don't need to buy it from me, but you need something because they slippery as hell. It's like, for example, Jim Jordan, he was telling me about the Andes. He was like, bro, I need to get me a grip, bro. This shit is slippery as hell. So, I don't know why they're making them like that, but that's why I like the effects. It
Now
has
it's,
grip. It's better to since it has the skeleton look. It's
Yeah.
better to move around.
My question on the
I like that
is,
skeleton look. though.
is
That
the
makes it
master,
look well.
is it still the metal case? Or-
Yes, that shit is strong as
Okay.
It's
We'll
the
check it
metal
out.
case.
Somebody will.
Because I love that metal case.
No, they didn't change that. The only thing they did
Change was the cord.
It's like the bottom, and it looks good. It looks good. It fits
Well,
the little.
We'll be the judge of that. Kino has bad taste.
Oh.
He eats soup in the summer. He eats spinach soup in the summer. I'm kidding. He doesn't have bad taste.
He's
I'm
bad.
just messing with you guys. Just wanted to throw that in there.
No,
No,
guys,
but
you
yeah,
gotta check that shit out, man.
So, Yo, alright, 10 o'clock, fellas.
Yes, it is. So March 8th, remember March 8th, 2020 is Head Choppers Radio 2K Knockout Barber Battle. Yes, general admission with education is $25. VIP tickets is $50. Battle registration is $100. Some of our featured educators are Marty Marv, Every Blaze, Jazz is Sensational, Chef the Barber, Hatchet the Barber, Barbetto 81. So shout out to that. Saturday, May March 7th. March 7th, we have a meet and greet at the Shop Newington, just 287 Main Street, Newington, Connecticut 0611, and we have a 1 hour, 20-minute free Hatari Hanso. Sorry about that. Hatari Hanso. Surprise guest educator for a free class, and then after that we can network, talk, and party for the night.
What up?
We also have vendor. He was just on the live earlier. So shout out to Juice now on sale. Go to search Head Choppers Radio 2K Knockout Barber Battle, and all your needs to purchase anything. To purchase anything will be right on there, man. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Head Choppers Radio with my co-host Elphil the Barber and Kino the Barber. See you next week. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment. That's your entry fee to win 2 tickets to 2K Knockout Barber Battle. By subscribing, liking, comment, we'll choose and we'll always announce a winner here on Head Choppers Radio Live.
Yo, one more thing. Welcome back, Lou. Lou's coming back this week. See, I'm gonna be quiet now. I only gotta do.
Yo, he caught me putting the Christmas tree up.
Did he? Did he say something already? Lou's back, man. Welcome back. All right, I have enough of tonight. I'm going.